So I was scrolling through Instagram earlier today, and I saw this really interesting post about migrating tree frogs, and I'm sorry, I could be wrong here, but I think I smell some smoke, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for Ya Burnt! Welcome to the Burn Zone, everybody. We got a lot of topics to sizzle through, but not a lot of time. Over here is the burner. Let's turn on the gas and load her up. Woo-hoo-hoo! Smoke them if you got them. First up, couples costumes. Couples costumes, you know what they say. The couple that costumes together stays together because everyone else hates them, and if they broke up, they'd be alone forever. Also, you're not allowed to fight if you're in a couples costume. Nobody wants to see Olive Oyl yelling at Popeye because he was chatting up Harley Quinn. And look, people in couples costumes, we both know how this Halloween party's gonna end. She's gonna get drunk, you're gonna say something stupid, and the next thing you know, you're just a lonely Bert muttering to himself on the street. Couples costumes, boo! You burnt! Podcasts, everybody's got one. You're like the HPV of media. Sideburn HPV.
Sideburn.
Seriously, podcasts, there's way too many of you. My podcast feed is more backed up than the Oval Office toilet. How do you people have time to listen to all these? I have more important things to do, like watching all 3,000 episodes of The Great British Baking Show. Also, podcasters, just because you bought a microphone doesn't make you a detective. If the cops say he did it, maybe he did it. Podcasts, rate and review this. You burnt. The middle urinal. No one wants to use you. Look, if there's 3 urinals and the end 2 are taken, there's only one option. Go in your pants. And if they're all free and you take the middle one, why do you hate society? You're no better than a guy who sits directly in front of someone in an empty movie theater. And hey, middle urinal, thanks, but if I wanted a stranger's piss on both my shoes, I'd just ride the subway. Sideburn MTA.
Now ride.
The middle urinal, take your cake and get out of here. You burnt! Ceremonial first pitches. Why are we letting someone who's never played baseball before try their luck in front of everyone? It's like going to a gymnastics meet and finding out Paul Giamatti is going to kick things off on the uneven bars.
He's actually in really good shape. He goes to my gym.
Ceremonial first pitches. The only thing you're good for is proving Barack Obama buys his jeans at Ann Taylor's loft. Ceremonial first pitches. Strike 3, you're burnt! Face tattoos. Hey, face tattoos, do you represent China? Because you are a giant red flag. I know I'm not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but at least books have the sense to put the words on the inside. Seriously, people with face tattoos, are you getting new tattoos, or are the ones on the rest of your body just trying desperately to get away from you? Here's something I bet you hear a lot when you have a face tattoo. That's the guy, officer! Hey, face tattoos, just like your job prospects, you're burnt! Kyle Martinez McIntosh is our associate producer and writer's assistant, who's an indispensable part of our show. He recently had to have his appendix taken out, and while he's resting at home, we're all completely screwed without him. In fact, we're pretty sure that's not how he spells his name, but he's the one who usually checks that stuff, so we have no way of finding out. I wish you a speedy recovery, my friend, and that's why, Kyle, you are this week's Unburnable! Ascend to safety, buddy, and feel better soon because we are begging you to come back. Fun-sized candy bars. Small candy isn't fun. You know what's fun for kids? A big-ass candy bar. You know what? I got a lot more to say about candy, which means it's time for our speed round, the Blaze Halloween Candy Edition. Skittles. If you really want to taste the rainbow, try Molly. You blazed. Jolly Rancher. I had one of you when I was 15, and it's still stuck in my teeth. You blazed. Smarties. Diabetes never tasted so much like vitamins. You blazed. Dum-Dums. Damn right you are. You blazed. Milky Way, you're like Republican senators not standing up to Trump. You got no nuts. You blazed. Candy corn. Don't worry, kids. It's not corn. It's wax. You blazed. Reese's Pieces. E.T. phone home. He want better candy. You blazed. Almond Joy. If I wanted to check for lumps on my mounds, I'd go see the urologist. You blazed. Oh, that buzzer means we've run out of time. This has been You Burnt.